Are you ready for some vocabulary? I bet you are. Sorry, that was weird. But so we're just going to review the vocabulary today. You have these cards on your Think Central, so you can look at them as much as you want. You have these cards, you have your vocab reader, and you have a vocab quiz, okay? You need to make sure you do all three of those. So our first word is pollen. This bee carries pollen from flower to flower, which helps seeds grow. Pollen makes Miss Lawrence miserable. What does it mean? Pollen is a fine powder that is made by flowers. It is used to make seeds. Store. Now, this isn't the type of store that you go to and buy things from. Well, maybe if you're a plant, but you don't have to buy things from your own store. A baobab tree can store or keep lots of water in its trunk. It's like saving it for later, like when you guys store snacks in your cubbies, and I find them. What does it mean? When you store things, you put them away until you need them. Clumps. The flowers on some trees grow in clumps or bunches. Right, so that's like a little group in a section. Sometimes you get clumps in your cake batter. That's not the same kind of clump they're talking about. They're talking about like a small group of items. Clumps are small groups of things such as plants or flowers that grow close together. Right now we have clumps of crocuses all over the place. Hopefully they didn't die with the snow. Passages. A leaf has small passages or tubes that allow water to spread all over. So you have passages in your body too. It allows blood to go all over instead of water. What does it mean? A passage is a long, thin tube or hole that the air and liquid can flow through. Absorb. You guys absorb all of this information? A plant's roots absorb water they soak up. And if you guys have ever done the rainbow paper towel experiment, the paper towel is absorbing the color from one of the cups to the next one. Really cool looking. I know you guys have done that. I have personally never done it. What does it mean? When an object absorbs a liquid, they soak it up. Throughout. This looks like a tricky word, but it's really not. You know the word through from your sight words, and then they just added out on the end. So this is two words stuck together, which is called what? A compound word, throughout. Sap passes throughout a tree. It travels to every part. So this card, I love this card, because it doesn't tell you exactly what it means. It gives you a context clue. Let me see if I can show you a context clue. All right. This is your context clue. It travels to every part. So if you didn't know what throughout meant, you can look at this. Every part, right? So it's telling you kind of what it is. I love context clues. What does it mean? If something is found throughout an area, it is found all over, right? So let's see, I have pillows throughout my bed. I have like 50 pillows. I have books throughout my house. I have tons of books. I have them in every single room, okay? The next one is coverings, okay? So cover your head with a blanket or a book. I have a covering of a book. Coverings, different kinds of trees have different coverings or outer layers. What's the name for that covering or the outer layer of a tree? It's bark. What does it mean? Coverings are the outside layers of an object that protect what's underneath. Spines. Many types of cactus are covered in sharp spines. What does it mean? Spines are long, sharp points on plants or animals' body. I want you to think of an animal that has spines. The number one animal I think of is a porcupine. I love porcupines. What's yours? Number 9. We only have 2 more to go. Tropical. Do we live in a tropical environment? By looking out my window, the answer is no, because it's snowing. Definitely not tropical. Tropical is when it's really warm. Tropical. Some plants grow in a warm, damp, tropical climate near the equator. This one gave you context clues too. Warm and damp are telling you exactly what tropical is. Okay? I lived in a tropical place for a little while and I didn't really like it. Too hot for me. What does it mean? Tropical weather is hot and wet weather that is found in places near the equator. It's pretty much exactly what it said on the last one. That's great. I want you guys to think, what ecosystem probably has to be in a tropical climate? Probably the rainforest, right? Because it doesn't snow in the rainforest, but it rains all the time and it's pretty hot. Right. All right, our last word is dissolve. If you add salt to water, it will dissolve or mix with the water. Okay. Also, if you add sugar to water, it will dissolve or mix with the water. Or if you add Kool-Aid, right? When a solid dissolves, they mix completely with a liquid. Well, anyway, you guys go do the coup on your own. And then you also have your vocab reader and you also have the quiz to take for your vocabulary. Okay? You guys got this. I will see you later.